Hey guys, it's Tony and Mo with Wood Tramp Outdoors. Yeah, we are outdoors. We are out here in the eastern woodlands in central Illinois. We're enjoying the weekend. We're working too. We're shooting a few videos, trying out some gear, and we're going to be showing that to you later because right now we're here for BattlBox Mission number 135 for May. EDC is the deal. Hang tight. We'll be right back. Guys, welcome back. Yeah, this month is the second month of EDC. Every quarter is different this year. Last quarter was pretty slick, and you know, we've gotten a lot of mixed comments from our readers and from people that watch our channel and just follow us, you know, that are BattlBox subscribers. And a lot of you that watch this video, you became a BattlBox subscriber by doing so or reading about it in our magazine. So thank you for that. And I gotta tell you, you know, when I first heard that we were going to be doing EDC for the next quarter, I thought, how much EDC stuff can they throw at you? Well, they're showing me that I don't know as much as I think I do. So let's get right into this guy here, and just to make it official, check it out. I'm going to actually read this dude this time. Mo's got the box. She's going to show it to us as it goes. First item in the basic box is the Brunton Lost Hiker Kit. Pocket-sized backup, real-world peace of mind. Okay, so this is the guy right here. It comes in this plastic bag. And, you know, these things really don't get my grease hot most of the time. This one is really a nice little piece of kit.
Made in USA. And
it's made in the USA. That's also a very, very nice plus. But, you know, they've kind of thought inside the box. You always hear about outside the box. But these are items that are tried and true, proven super aids during a time of crisis. This is a Brunton map reader. Fire starter. It's a Frenzel lens that you can use to make a solar fire. There is also the signaling mirror. This is a pretty decent one. You know, a lot of these are garbage, but this one is a nice one. Just you need to learn how to use it before you go out and have to use it in an emergency situation. And then it also comes with this disc compass, and it gives you instructions how to use it. Put a little water in the palm of your hand and you're able to find your way. Now listen, it's not, you know, going to be a Sunto or a Kaminga or anything like that. It just kind of gets you in the general direction of where you need to go. Okay, it's not going to be precise and pinpoint, but they do work. And if you're ever lost, you would be very grateful to have that. Next one up in here is from Wicked Wax, but this is the Wicked Clean. Let me see that can, please, because I wanted to read on here. Yeah, by Wicked Industries, but they were mostly known for their Wicked Wax. You know, some people really like it, some people really don't. You know, I'm kind of partial to bush butter for obvious reasons. So when I saw this, I thought, oh, another one of those products. It's not. This is a pretty dope item to come in your EDC. I'll tell you why here. This is called Wicked Clean. It's 2 ounces. It says clean gear works better. Amen. Your gear takes a beating, and if you don't maintain it, performance drops fast. Amen. Wicked Clean is a natural cleaning and polishing compound designed to bring metal surfaces back to life without damaging their finish. It removes oxidation, debris, and mild etching from steel, brass, silver, and more, leaving behind a smooth, clean surface without harsh chemicals. Whether it's your knife, tools, or everyday carry essentials, a quick clean goes a long way toward keeping everything working like it should. It's very, very easy to use. It's better with a rag. I don't have a rag. I'm pulling out my EDC pocket knife right now. There's a little bit of etching on here, but you just take your finger and just carefully put that on the edge, and you can rub that in as long as you don't rub against that cutting edge. Yeah, it takes that. You can't see it from where you're at, I know, but you'll just have to trust me. This is working well. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. Takes that off there. All right, let's see what we got on the other side. Got just a little bit. Now I just had this dude on the maintenance bench day before yesterday, so it shouldn't look all that bad, but we've been out. This is our second day out in the woods, so yeah, look at that. That's pretty nice. Now,
so it's more of a cleaner, and then your
this is a cleaner that removes, yeah.
Where you'd leave that on if you're gonna.
So what I'm gonna do now, my sweatshirt is filthy dirty anyway.
Right.
I've spilled coffee on it. I blew my nose on it. So I'm just gonna buff this out. Oh yeah, man, that works great. So you're talking about, yeah, see that black ucky? It took off all the etching that was on there, and it had a little bit of area of rust just because I didn't wipe it down. So now that you did that, okay, that is a great EDC option. Now, I will tell you this. Let me see that tin again, please. This is you know, like a hockey puck size. All right, and you know, you could put it in your possibles pouch if you need to. But what I would do is not only to make it easier to carry, but also make it last longer, is you take just a regular Ziploc baggie and you take maybe a spoonful of this and put it down in the corner of the baggie, and when you need to use it, just nip the bag a little bit and squeeze it out, and it won't leak everywhere unless it gets hot. But that way you're able to get it down to a little size to put it inside your bag. And if you think that it's going to, because it has beeswax in it, beeswax based, so if it gets hot, it will melt. Just like bush butter, it will melt if it gets hot enough. So what I would do is I would take and do what I just said, put it in the corner of a baggie, and then I'd use a second bag to put it in just in case it decides it wants to melt. So that's a great ad there. And the next one, this one I really like. This is a EDC flashlight from PowerTech. It's the E3R Nova flashlight, pocket light with real power.
Ooh, it's tiny. Yeah,
820 lumens. It can reach up to 88 meters. And what I like, it has a USB-C charging port that's hidden, protects it, and it lets you know the performance of your battery. Has a rotating keychain clip, prevents accidental activation, and allows the light to stand upright for hands-free use.
Ah, okay. I found it. Just unscrew this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you unscrew that, and it shows you, it exposes the USB-C port. And it has this little clip on this that'll also help it to stand up. Now, I'll be honest with you, that's something that I'm going to take off. I'm going to keep this because of the simple fact that you can put it on the bill of your hat, like that.
That'd be a good one for your chest rig too.
Bam.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, they gave you some stickers.
Oh, stickers. Stickers are fun. But yeah, this is really a nice ad. So that's your basic box. And again, for those of you that were about the EDC, I don't know why you could continue to gripe. Even the basic box is got items in it that I consider very, very helpful from an EDC perspective. I really like this light. I'm going to give it back to you.
For now.
For now. Okay. Then we're going to go
Oh, I know where you're at.
to the Dango Advanced Box.
I like.
Dango CA01
This.
carry-all. Organize it once, find it fast. Time is the essence when you're talking about an emergency. And I really like what they said there. Organize it once, find it fast. That is imperative
cool.
when you're talking about a survival situation. And this bag is pretty cool. So let me read about it here, and then I'll show it to you. The Dango carry-all is built to keep your everyday gear exactly where it belongs. Compact, durable, and thoughtfully laid out. Made from water-resistant Detex material with a reinforced zipper. Protects your gear while keeping it easily accessible. That's important. Also includes, and this is not right, it also includes the MT-01 class multi-tool. All right, so now here's the thing. Let's talk about this multi-tool for a minute. I think that I lost count of how many of you have emailed me and asked me about this clip. It was, and I reached out to BattlBox. As soon as we saw this, Mo and I saw this and said, we better reach out and ask a question. 2 people from BattlBox responded to me and said, oops, our bad. It was a misprint, and it got out before we recognized it. Let me tell you something. Any company that's a big ship, and BattlBox is a big ship, once it starts turning, it's hard to stop it from turning. So, you know, these things are going to happen, you know, and BattlBox does a great job. They're always transparent. They're always open. And this is not something they tried to slip you some type of Mickey on the side to get something past you. That's not what happened, you know. And even without it, this particular pouch, when you look at it, you know, this is what it looks like when it is folded up. Almost looks like a note bag, right? But when you open it up, it has 4 compartments, 2 that are Velcro on the top. You choose what you want to put in there. And then 2 down on the bottom that are just slip pouches. And then 1 in the middle that is for an ink pen or whatever you might want to put down there. A real thin flashlight might fit down in there. And it buttons up. It has a D-ring. If you want to hang your keys on it, I don't think it'd be good to hang your keys. It wouldn't close very well. But this is what makes it attractive, is the fact that it zips up so small, very, very light footprint. Okay?
It's like
So-
a slim wallet.
It's like a slim wallet, yeah. Okay,
What else
and
we
then, oh, I like this one. Haven't even opened it because I've been watching everybody else.
got? Is it this belt?
Yeah, it's the Django or Dango Django. Did you guys watch that movie? Samuel Jackson, man.
Totally different.
That guy has a potty mouth, man. All right, this is the Dango Spec Ops belt. Build it to hold more than just your gear. Now, anybody that knows me, that's been around me for any amount of time, outdoors folks, knows that I'm not big on utility belts of any kind. I wore them a lot in the military, and I hated them because they sucked. They just sucked. But over the years, they are getting better and better and better and better. And this particular one from Dango is pretty stinking slick. And a lot of you guys have been taking pictures of your belt. You know, you guys check out Carrie Lopez. Carrie is a crazy girl that likes knives, friends with me and Mo, and she's got a picture out there. She's got like 2,000 knives hanging off of that belt.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's funny. All right. There that is. Okay. Let me read about this before I start playing with it in front of you here. The Dango Spec Ops is more than everyday wear. It's a core piece of your loadout, built with a stainless steel Cobra buckle, which is, man, this dude is heavy duty. And heavy duty mil-spec nylon webbing. It is designed for strength, reliability, and daily abuse. It's tough. I mean, it's really tough. The one-size design allows for a custom fit, while the quick-release system keeps it fast and functional when it counts. That's why I don't like most utility belts. They are not fast. They might have function to them, but man, you struggle with a lot of them. Beyond the standard carry, this belt can be doubled as a tie-down strap. Yeah. Emergency tourniquet. Come on. Shouldn't even put that in there. You need a tourniquet, carry a freaking tourniquet, okay? Gear lash, yeah. Or improvised carry handle, yes. Whether it's supporting your EDC, securing your gear, or stepping in when something else falls or fails, this is the kind of piece you'll find more uses for the longer you carry it. I'm not going to use it for a tourniquet. You know, I've made that very, very clear. The only time that I would use this lash gear down is an emergency. But I tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to fit this to fit my fat little body, and I'm going to start wearing this at times. I usually wear something leather, but I think that I am going to be rocking this.
You know what? It looks like the, what do you call the thing for the hammock? The tree strap? No,
the tree strap?
Kind of reminds me of.
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of tree straps are made out of this.
Same.
Yeah, we're sitting in front of a Hennessy hammock right now. We're going to be talking about hammocks. Actually, Mo had her first hammock experience last night. We could talk about that later.
Very nice.
Very nice, she said. Very nice. Okay, I love this belt. All right, so that concludes the advanced box. Okay. Prices will be up here for you. All right, now we're going to move on to the Pro box, which, man, we've learned about these over and over again. I think this is the third time that we have seen this item. This is from Grail. It's the GeoPress 24-ounce purifier. We got a black one. I kind of like the black.
The cool.
Yeah, I'm not even going to open this because we've already got 3 on our shelf that we're using. And what I would tell you about these, everybody has been hearing about these, right? Who's that from? Oh, is that from Grail?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll talk about this in a minute. But we can't give that code. Yeah, you know, scallywags will steal it.
That's
Scallywag.
True. Just tell them.
Bunch
they
of pirates.
Say so, maybe.
Bunch of pirates. Okay, so this happens to be what I consider one of the very best single-person water purification systems on the market. I've seen a lot of them. There's one that I think is better for high-volume use. It's made by MSR. It's called the Guardian. Check it out. But bring $400 with you when you go to buy it. These are around $90, maybe $99 retail on most sites, on the Grail site. And this is a marvelous piece of kit because you can use these over and over again. If your filter gets clogged, you can always buy new filters with these. You can buy almost all the parts for it, but it rarely fails. Now this is what I want to tell you, because I've had people write me and say, hey, you know, it stopped filtering after 4 times, and I've asked, what were you filtering? Muddy water. Bink. You have to pre-filter. If your water's funky, pre-filter it, even if it's your sock. I've drank water out that I filtered out of my sock.
Sock water?
Right, sock water, yeah. But when you're thirsty and you don't have a pre-filter, you use a sock.
Yeah.
I've worn bandanas all day long that was full of sweat that I pre-filtered through that. Yeah, it's not real good, but I'm still living today because I got hydrated. That's what it's all about. So even with the Grail, if your water is not running and it's not clear as it's running, then I highly recommend pre-filtering with something. Even if you take cone filters with you, just pre-filter it, all right? Now, to go along with this from Grail, check this out. You ain't gonna believe it when I say it. 40% off for BattlBox subscribers. You want the code? I ain't gonna give it to you. Excessive, it doesn't say excessive, it says exclusive access to a 40% discount for all Grail carry, project, backpacks, hip packs, slings, totes, Gmod pouches, and packing cubes. So that has nothing to do with the grill filter, right? It is other stuff that they're carrying. And I've not seen any of it, so I can't tell you. But if you want to check it out, 40%, right there it is.
Okay.
All right, that moves us on to the Pro Plus knife of the month. And this particular month, this knife comes from Condor. It's the Knitch knife. And how many knives have we seen from Grail? I can't even tell you. All right, I said Grail. Did I just say Grail?
Oh yeah.
I just said that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Because I'm reading the thing here. I'm still on Grail.
Yeah.
Right. So
Condor.
I've seen many knives from Condor back before they got the new forge. Many years ago, when they weren't so quality. But man, they have stepped up their game. New people. They brought Joe Flowers on board to help them design. Joe is a superstar, and he helps design a lot of knives. So does Matt Graham. He helps them out a lot. So they've got a lot of good people on their staff. And this month, this knife called the Knitch, I think that's how you say it, Knitch. Check it out. To me, as soon as I see this reminds me of two things. Number one, it looks like it's built on the Kephart platform. A little bit different handle than what a Kephart has, but blade size, blade design reminds me of the Kephart. Almost all their knives are 1075 high carbon steel. This one is full tang with a lanyard hole in it. It has a 90-degree spine on it. A little chole, finger chole here, to me, that's a little bit too small. Keep your finger out of there, because if you're going forward with that, you could end up losing a digit doing that. Nice jimping on the back, on the spine of the knife, and I'm hoping that you can see that there, man. It's got this nice little,
That's so pretty.
What do we call that?
It's not tribal, is it? What would you consider that?
I don't know. It almost looks Aztec, right?
Very pretty.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So here's something. The first thing that I was really thinking of is, because everybody out there is making something based on the Kephart platform. It's a great knife platform. But we received a knife several years ago from BattlBox, made by or distributed by Koala Tree, called the Haswell. This looks exactly like the Haswell. I do have one on the shelf, and I haven't compared it, but man, that's exactly what it reminds me of. Now here's the deal. The reason that I know that is because we just did a video on my favorite knives from BattlBox, because several of you have asked me that question, and the Haswell was one of them that I showed you here. Okay, let's continue on with this. One of the things, other than the dope knife that you'll get from Condor, is that they make in-house one of the best leather sheaths on the market. Yeah. They are really, really good sheaths. When you get a leather sheath from Condor, these are premium, And it used to be people would poo-poo because they're made in El Salvador. Let me tell you something. Condor has stepped up their game. BattlBox is in a relationship with them that I hope they don't end it, because you can get some good stuff from Condor. We've seen some great stuff from knives to machetes. What else did we see from them? I think we've seen some axes from them as well. Yeah, so that's pretty good stuff. All right, well, then is there anything in here? There's another sticker, if you like stickers.
For the garage.
Yep, goes right on the cabinets. We got two cabinets in the garages that stickers all over it. So that concludes Mission 135, the second month of the EDC, and really, so you can see now why I defend the EDC theme, for those of you that have heard back from me with the email. This is a great box. Every level has got some really nice stuff in it that will fit you out right for your EDC loadout. So until next time, You guys be safe out there no matter what you're doing.